What's going on, guys, and welcome back to more of My Hero Academia reviews. In this episode, we're going to be reviewing episode 4, and welcome back,
Why do you
Nick.
have so much energy?
Oh, thanks, man. That's my job here. No, it was a solid episode. I feel like we've said that for every episode, but
I mean, they're not doing anything, like, extremely different. It's like, it was kind of predictable. Like, throughout the entire thing, I kind of knew that there was no way that the main protagonist was gonna fail the exam.
oh yeah, dude,
So
that unless they were going to, like, end the show there and be like, well, kids, when you grow up, you can't be what you want. And that's the moral of the story.
Yeah. I mean, like, also the fact that the main character, like, he breaks his bones when he uses the superpower. It's like, alright, that's cool. I can't say I predicted that. I knew there would be a consequence from using his power. I just, I didn't think it would be breaking his bones.
And you could tell they had to do, like, something sort of along those lines, not necessarily like, the bone-breaking route, in order to give it so that he had a character development arc from here on, because if he was, like, instantly just all might, as soon as he got, like, ate the hair or whatever, then, you know, what's the point in the show? All Might's literally, like, practically invincible when he has his powers going on, so...
Well, as far as we're aware anyway, he might be like Superman or something where he has a kryptonite.
That's true. I certainly hope so, because Superman's annoying, even with the kryptonite. Like, let's think about this for a second. He's supposed to be the most powerful hero in the world, right? And he gets beat by some average guy with a rock. Like,
What's it called, Batman went against him?
yeah, exactly. And you're talking about someone that's nearly invincible. Then again, I guess that could also be like, I feel like writers have a tendency to want to make humans win every single time, just because it makes us seem better than we probably are.
I mean, it's a feel-good story, man. Yeah,
Very
the
true.
underdogs.
Very
People
true.
like making humans seem like the underdogs.
That's
Even though
true.
we took over the world.
And I guess that's why villains, like in this show, let's get back on topic here, often, like, the villains aren't super humanized.
Yeah.
Like, so far we had a slime guy. And honestly, unless we knew for certain he was a human with a quirk, wouldn't have necessarily guessed that. Could just have easily been, like, some kind of an alien critter.
Well, I mean, I feel like he's like the equivalent of a person, because like at least when we were looking at the school scene, like from a couple episodes back, the people there had very like physical features that were reminiscent to their superpowers.
That's true. That's true. So in this universe, I suppose it is more believable. Let's move
Yeah,
on
like
to
I definitely feel like a lot of people just have physical manifestations.
Yeah.
Like that one guy with those creepy ass long fingers.
Yeah, and then you had, like, the fire dude, who was one of the legendary heroes, whose body was literally fire.
It's legendary.
Yeah, I couldn't even...
Legendary power, I make things set on fire. Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then,
I am Izuku.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotta throw in the obligatory Avatar reference every time. Freak it. And then we have our stereotypical female lead coming in being like, oh, I know he didn't get any points, but he saved my life. And I'm okay with that. I just hope they actually do something with her. Like, I'm gonna say this every episode until we see her doing something, like, super significant, like turn the tables, like she saves the main protagonist, or something like that. Because I'm sick of the classic shonen stereotypes, where it's like, main character's
Didn't she
invincible.
already save the main protagonist's life?
Well, I guess she saved him from living a boring life where he's outside the academy.
No, she saved his life because he was about to die when he fell, and then she just stopped him from falling.
That's true, but she didn't get, like, a hardcore action scene.
She probably will. I mean, this is a school story. There's probably gonna be a tournament arc in here somewhere.
That's true, but if it goes anything like Yu-Gi-Oh!, the female lead never goes anywhere, and it's really depressing. I hope this isn't like Yu-Gi-Oh! As much of Yu-Gi-Oh! As I've watched, I hope this isn't like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hopefully.
Yeah. And then, we got the, panel of judges. Now, here's the question. Do you think her input towards what we can assume is, like, the school's dean had any impact on that panel of judges, or do you think they were just gonna let him in
Absolutely
anyway?
not. Absolutely not. They were definitely gonna let him in anyway, because they showed a cutscene like before she walked up to them and like was like begging them to take her points.
Yeah.
Like, they already showed the cutscene of them giving him, like, what was it, like 68 or something points for
Yeah, something
heroism?
crazy.
Yeah, he's, like, not gonna fail with that. Like, either way.
Also,
Like, I think they were just doing that for, like, emphasis and to make the girl look even better.
that's true, because it does make her seem, like, morally in the right, which is cool.
Yeah.
I ship it. But, then we got, that little video that he got from the Academy. Now, do you think that was, like, a pre-recorded thing with All Might, or do you think this was, like, a customized, like, obviously the second half of the video segment was customized, but do you think that little intro he gave was, like, him
It
actually
was
recording?
definitely customized. It
Like,
was,
full
I'm
thing?
pretty sure it was completely customized.
Alright.
Like, the other ones are probably, like, a lot shorter and a lot more to the point. Like, congratulations, you got in, and I'm teaching the academy. But he gave, like, a very personal explanation even in the beginning. Like, as if the person who was receiving it already knew them personally, and the main protagonist already knows them personally.
True, true.
Like, if it was just a random student, there's no reason why All Might would have to explain why he's there.
Yeah. Now, how do you feel about that nurse chick being able to, like, instantly heal this guy?
It's a bullshit power, but it's kind of funny because it's an old lady kissing.
Yeah, but it's like a
I'll
little
accept
broken.
for its humor.
Like, if you've got someone who's got All Might's capabilities, but breaks his bones, it's like, alright, that's humanizing. You're dealing with someone who's literally, like, destroying their own body to use their powers. That's a cool concept. But then you've got somebody that just, nope. Hey, Superman, your kryptonite? I'll just blow on it and it turns to dust and you're safe.
Well, the thing is, she's an old ass lady. Like, if she was younger, it would probably be more of an issue because I'm guessing it's saliva based. But
Ew,
like the thing
that's
is,
nasty.
yeah, I mean, she's an old lady.
True.
It's kind of funny.
So I guess she isn't going to see a whole lot of field work.
I doubt it. I definitely think she's like basically a school nurse, where it's like, oh, everyone's dying, let's send them back to the school, aka backline, and get them healed.
Right, right.
Because there's no way they'd let someone that valuable into the front lines.
I have a feeling it's also
Like-
going to be a plot point at some point, like to increase the drama of a situation. They're just going to kill her off.
I don't think it's that type of show.
Oh. Well, maybe I'm thinking a little too edgy.
Yeah. If it was a different show, I'd definitely be like, oh, she could be a bad guy at one point, but no, not this show.
Oh, not like bad guy, but I think they'll just like kill her off. Like they're like winning the fights, and it's like, or they're losing like a fight with like a major villain, and it's like, okay, we'll just send them back to the healer, and then they go there and they walk into the nurse's office, and it's like, nope, she dead. That ain't happening.
Nah, I think she'll die.
All right, we'll see.
It's just this show is way too lighthearted for that type of stuff. I mean, then again, they might like just give me a sucker punch right out of left field and actually do that. But at most, I think, but it's an old lady. I really doubt they're gonna do anything to her.
The tone is pretty light. Yeah, I guess I'm just used to like a lot of the few animes I have watched often start off lighthearted, and then there is a pretty like rapid switch into darkness.
Yo, this ain't no Madoka Magica, man. This is like fucking. This is, I feel, at least in the feeling that I'm getting so far, is a very stereotypical shonen.
Hey,
That
I'm okay
executed
with that.
extremely well.
Like, I'm okay with it not being super dark. I'd be totally okay with them spending a lot of time, like, just focusing on the school stuff. Like,
Yeah.
like, seriously, like, just take it, do Harry Potter with superheroes. And it'll be totally fine with me.
I mean, I would like to have like a super main villain, not just some like stupid ass like rival. Like the Fire Guy is probably gonna end up being. Like I want like an actual main villain that's like gonna like endanger everyone, but that's honestly probably gonna happen.
Yeah, I just hope they kind of wait till, like, the second half of the season to introduce them. I want to see the school
Yeah.
in action, and I feel like if you're going right into introducing the main antagonist, it's going to detract from that a little bit.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I
I just hope like eventually they introduce something.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah. And did they say something in this episode about, like, only 2 people from each entrance thing being accepted?
I don't recall that in any way whatsoever.
Okay. For whatever reason, I was thinking it was, and if that was the case, I was going to be like, well, wait a second. So,
That's super high stakes.
well, yeah, that's super high stakes. And then they would have accepted, obviously, our main protag and girl, but that leaves no room for the rival. And then that would have been a really interesting twist if the rival ends up at a different school, and we don't see him for a bit, and then he has like this edgelord showdown with the main character.
Actually, I think that would be pretty cool.
Exactly! If he goes to like a different academy and they're like throwing down in the streets one day to be like, yo, you took my place at the Real Hero Academy. Now I'm gonna teach you who the real hero is. And then just... It would be great. Just see them like throw down in an alleyway.
Or like, but then again, there's also like that one guy that looks like a super academic dude, like a president or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The guy that you think is a soccer player?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I definitely feel like he's gonna end up being an important character.
Oh yeah.
Just because of how much screen time he got in the last episode.
That's why I'm kind of hoping, like, maybe the rival and this other guy, who are each clearly, like, respectable in terms of their, quirks, end up at different schools. Because I think it could be really cool to see, like, these rivalries unfold between the schools, and that be one of our main plot focuses for the first few episodes. And then you see...
Oh, that would be a really extended universe. That would be pretty cool.
Exactly.
Maybe that'll happen.
Then you see, like, some rivalries unfold, and these people throwing down, or, like, even it could be within the same school. Like, you have A class, B class, C class. And, like...
Oh, yeah, I think that would be more likely than anything else, because, like, I don't hear any mention of any other hero school except, what is it, USC or some shit that this academy is called?
Something like that. You have, like, different classes or different houses, like what they have in Harry Potter, and then you have, like, these, like, representative heroes from each, like, you got, like, whatever his name is, Izuku or whatever.
Zuko.
Yeah, it's Zuko. It's Zuko. Our main guy and main girl from, like, Gryffindor, and then you got, like, rival from Slytherin, and then you got soccer player dude from Ravenclaw, and all that crap. And then they're, like, fighting for, I don't know. I guess I'm getting a Harry Potter vibe, because there's a school involved.
Yeah, it's definitely, I don't know what direction this will head to, but overall, I'm liking it.
Alrighty, well.
Nothing really to complain about so far. The pace is perfectly fine with me. It's like not too fast paced. Like they managed to get the entry test done in one episode instead of extending it out to like 5 or some shit.
Exactly, and
which I appreciate a lot.
And based on what we've seen so far, I think we're in for a good treat in terms of them developing these characters further.
Yeah. I definitely hope that at least the president guy, I hope that he gets a lot of character development.
Oh yeah. So I think that about wraps it up for this episode review, and we'll catch everybody next time.